Yasu Malakedo. Welcome to the Malaka podcast. Merry Christmas. That's right. I said Merry Christmas. Not Happy Holidays, but Merry Christmas. It's okay to say that. It really is. A lot of people think it's not appropriate. You have to say Happy Holidays. You have to really try hard not to offend anybody these days. Even if you say the word the wrong, you could offend somebody. But the way I was raised, Greek Orthodox, with a little bit of dash of Catholic, it's okay to say Merry Christmas. But where does the concept of Christmas come from? Like always, I like to start off with good old Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia. Christmas is an annual festival commemorating the birth of Jesus Christ. Now, for those of you who don't know who Jesus Christ is, he's that guy with the really long hair, usually wearing a white cloth, very thin. His metabolism is awesome. He basically looks like every rock band from the 80s, so he's a good guy. Observed primarily on December 25th as a religious and cultural celebration among billions of people around the world. A feast central to the Christian liturgical year. It is preceded by the season of Advent or Nativity fast, and it initiates the season of Christmastide, which historically in the West lasts 12 days and accumulates on 12th night. In some traditions, Christmastide includes an octave. Christmas Day is a public holiday in many of the world's nations. Is celebrated religiously by the majority of Christmas, as well as culturally by many non-Christians, and form an integral part of the holiday season centered around it. Well, that sounds about right. Listen, growing up as a kid, I just look forward to presents. I'm not gonna lie to you, but yeah, this Jesus guy, it was basically just built around him. So it also says here the tradition of Christmas narrative, the nativity of Jesus, delineated in the New Testament, says that Jesus was born in Bethlehem in accordance to messianic prophecies. When Joseph and Mary arrived in the city, the inn, it wasn't called the Holiday Inn yet, had no room, and so they were offered a stable where the Christ child was soon born, with angels proclaiming this news to shepherds, who then further disseminated the information. So basically, they had to do what they had to do. It was a little tiny manger. It was small. It was cramped. It's basically like a one-bedroom condo in Toronto. You can barely move. You're lucky if you fit the bed in there. It's cool just to chill, whatever. But they had to give birth to this kid because, well, it's the future, really. What else we got here? Although the month and date of Jesus' birth are unknown, the church in the early 4th century fixed the date as December 25th. This corresponds to the date of the winter solstice on the Roman calendar. Most Christians celebrate on December 25th in the Gregorian calendar, which has been adopted almost universally in the civil calendars used in countries throughout the world. However, some Eastern Christian churches celebrate Christmas on December 25th of an older Julian calendar, which currently corresponds to a January date in the Gregorian calendar. For Christians, believing that God came into the world with the form of man to atone for his sins of humanity, rather than knowing Jesus' exact birth date, is considered to be the primary purpose in celebrating Christmas. Well, that's interesting. They got to know when he was born. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was like that Mel Brooks movie where they had 15 commandments and like he dropped one of them. I don't know. Maybe it was written on a stone or something and they fucked up. I don't know. The point is, he came into this world on December 25th. We're just going to assume that. 25, 2 plus 5 equals 7. Maybe he's a lucky baby. Maybe I'm thinking too much into this. I'm still a little hungover from yesterday, guys. I apologize. The point is, this is the day that we celebrate Christmas. This is the day that, everything comes together. For the most part, in most cultures. So it's important that we know this. Why? Because we have to beat the Christmas rush in buying presents. That's got to be one of the biggest pains in the ass. Like, everyone just waits last minute to buy presents. I mean, you fuckers. I mean, I'm telling you, basically, once Halloween is done, you can, get your presents and just get them out of the way. That's what I do most of the time. You got November, you got December, or the majority of December. Just get your presents early, people. Okay, don't wait last minute. Okay, to save a couple bucks on a card, which for some reason costs like $8.99 for a piece of paper. Oh, these poor trees. Listen, just go ahead of time. And everybody likes a good present. Okay, no more socks, no more underwear, no more shit that person can buy on their own. And the irony is, whenever you buy these people's socks, they never fit. They don't look right. Nobody likes Christmas socks. Nobody cares if there's a bell at the beginning of the thing there. I don't give a shit. I really don't. Just, as long as it fits, it's cool. I'm just saying. Just put some thought into these gifts. I know they say gift cards are bullshit and a lazy way of giving someone cash inadvertently, but I don't even know if that word was meant in that sentence. But the point is, I don't care. I like them. It's a classy way of saying, you know what? Instead of just giving you $50 to buy whatever you want, here's a card from Red Lobster. Okay? Here's a card from Amazon. Okay? Now you can discreetly buy all the porn you want. Okay? Does that make you happy? Cool. No problem. Christmas trees are kind of a pain in the ass to buy. I'm not going to lie. I mean, everybody wants that real Christmas tree. But you don't want that fake Christmas tree. But you want something kind of like in the middle. I mean, you do got to put the water at the bottom, and you got to watch out that your pets don't drink it and piss and shit all over the place. And, actually there's a good story where my parents told me one time that they had a cat, and he actually ate whatever the rope that goes around the tree. What's it called? Tinsel? Whatever? I don't know. And they literally had to pull it out of his ass. So it's like when a magician, pulls that cloth and you never know it's going to end, But this one was, I don't know, I guess full of shit. So I recommend you don't put anything that low on the tree, just for the pet's sake. That's all. Just, think of your pets. Think of yourself, doing that magic trick out of your cat's ass. It's not worth it. So everybody loves a good gift, right? Of course. I can't wrap gifts for shit. Now it's gotten to a point where you go to malls and, for years now, you just pay someone else to do it. You pay someone else to wrap your gift. Nothing is free in this world. Nothing. Nothing at all. Are we this lazy as a society where we can't even wrap a 2x4 piece of plastic gift card? Really? Has it gotten to this point? Okay, they put a nice little bow on it. They do that trick with the scissors, with the ribbon where, you curl it, whatever. I know how to do that. Even I can pull that shit off. I mean, come on, guys. Let's get this together. Let's not make more work for Santa Claus. Yes, I still think Santa Claus is real. I've seen him in many malls. I just assume he comes from a very big family of big, fat, bearded, diabetes family. Like, enough with the cookies, guys. I mean, it gives you that little sugar rush in the beginning there, of the shift where he's got to deliver all the presents. But afterwards, give him a celery stick. Give him something he can, actually use. Maybe that little 4-energy shit, that just collects dust at the convenience stores. Just give him something to help out the whole thing. Let's help out Father Christmas. Let's help out Saint Nicholas and Christ kind. I've never heard anybody say Santa Claus, his nickname is Chris Klein. That sounds like Chris Klein, the actor. Maybe they're related. I don't know. Joke time. Santa Claus is going down the chimney and drops off these presents. And before he puts in the insulin needle, because he's about to faint, he sees this beautiful, lovely woman. She's in a beautiful nightie, just looking spectacular. And Santa Claus, of course, is looking her over. And the woman's like, "Please, Santa, please stay for a little while." And Santa Claus says, "Ho, ho, ho, gotta go, gotta go. Got a lot of deliveries to make." And the woman says one more time in a very sexy voice, "Please, Santa, please stay for a little while. Ho, 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 gotta go, gotta go. Got a lot of deliveries to make." And then something happens. All of a sudden, there's a gust of wind through the window, kind of like that scene in Risky Business. And her clothes just suddenly fly off. And she says one more time, "Please, Santa, please stay for a little while." And then Santa Claus goes, "Ho, ho, ho, gotta stay, gotta stay. Can't go up the chimney with this thing in the way." My father, not Father Christmas, my actual Greek father, told me that joke. It worked in the 80s, and I do believe it still works now. The point is, Christmas is a time of giving and receiving, and according to Santa Claus and that story, sometimes both. The point is, it's a time to get together with family and have fun and just enjoy yourself. Sing some songs, watch some Christmas movies. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. I'm not going to sing the rest of it. You know how it goes. But let's talk about the top 100 songs of Christmas time. Number 100, Little Drummer Boy. Good little movie, good drummer. He's no Tommy Lee, but just saying. 99, Do You Hear What I Hear? Yes, I do. 98, Santa Baby. Now, this is sung by Michael Bublé. I'm not saying Michael Bublé is not a good singer. I'm just saying I strongly feel I'm just as good as him. But can he croon? Of course he can. 97, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. We all know why that nose is red. 96, Silver Bells. I've always had this theory that every song in the history of mankind is about sex. 95, Carol of the Bells. Okay, 94, Linus and Lucy. See, I didn't know there were a couple. I thought Charlie Brown had a thing going there, but okay. 93, the Chipmunk Song. That's an annoying song, I'm not going to lie. But, if you like it, that's your thing, cool. 92, I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. According to my story, it's true. 91, Little Saint Nick. How much of a saint is this guy? I heard he did some shit in his past, but we're not going to get to that. 90, Wonderful Christmas Time. I like the song. Ding dong. 89, Hallelujah. Classic from the Shrek soundtrack. 88, Do They Know It's Christmas? If you see red and white, you know it's Christmas. Frosty the Snowman is the 87th song. Something, something, something. He is pretty cool. Michael Keaton played him in a movie. 86, Where Are You, Christmas? Marco? Jingle? Marco? Polo? 85, Christmas bells are ringing. Sure. 84, that one song from Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Sure. 83, Mary, did you know? Mary. Where's Mary? Where is she? 82, the 12 Days of Christmas. 5 anal rings. 81, the Christmas shoes. Never heard of that one. Number 80, Christmas time is here. No shit. 79, I heard the bells on Christmas Day. This joke is getting old. 78, I heard the bells on Christmas Day. Yes. 77, hark, the herald angels sing. I wonder what the hell's angels do for Christmas. 76, children, go where I send thee. There's a good R. Kelly joke there. 75, one more sleep till Christmas. Shh. Christmas. 74, I farted on Santa's lap. Okay, now I'm going to have to stop on this one because I've never heard this song. Now Christmas is going to stink for me. Okay. 73, I wanted a hippopotamus for Christmas. You're stupid. 72, ding dong, ding dong. It's by George Harrison of the Beatles. 71, Monsters Holiday. What? 70, Pretty Paper. More wasted paper. 69, Please Daddy, don't get drunk this Christmas. That's not going to happen. 68, there is no Christmas like a home Christmas. Whatever that means. 67, up on the housetop. It's too cold. 66, what are you doing New Year's Eve? Getting drunk. 65, bring a torch, Jeanette, Isabella. What? 64, Toyland. Legos. 63, lo, how a rose blooming. What? 62, Coventry Carol. I've never heard of any of these songs. 61, The Holly and the Ivy. A lesbian song, maybe? I don't know. 60, Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree. Sure. I always remember that song from Home Alone. You know, when he sets up like all the fake dummies and Michael Jordan. I don't know. Actually, you know what's funny is I did a play one time or some kind of stupid skit for school, and we were supposed to dance to this song, and then there's a part in the song where it's just like a musical break, and I just went nuts. I just, you know, I twisted and shouted, and well, I didn't shout. I just kind of twisted like I was drunk, and it was just weird. But I didn't think it was anything special. But then afterwards, everyone was clapping, and I go back in the crowd, and like all these teachers are giving me high fives, and made me feel pretty good. Made me feel good. Very proud of that. 59. Go tell it on the mountain. You go tell it on the mountain. 58. Hard candy Christmas. I don't mind hard candy. It just, I don't know, sometimes like when you go to an old person's house, like they have hard candy, but you don't know how long it's been there, you know, because when something goes bad, it usually gets hard. So you don't know like how long it's been there. I mean, I don't know. I just take it anyway. 57. I saw 3 ships. What? 56. Christmas time is here again. I mean, what kind of ships? 55. What child is this? Oh, it's not mine. 54. We need a little Christmas. Sure. 53. Nuttin' for Christmas. Oh, there's a. I mean, you know the joke there. 52. Ding dong, merrily on high. Yeah, if you want to get high, sure. Holly Jolly Christmas is number 51. That's a good one. Classic. Classic. 50. Baby, it's cold outside. Okay. Now, last couple years, people basically say that this song is, I mean, it's about a guy trying to get laid, you know, and he's trying to keep her inside. According to the video, it's he's using a lot of force. You know, listen, guys, you know, it's hard to, you know, get laid for most of us. You know, we got to put the effort in, you know, but at the same time, there's a little thing called, what's it called? Rape. And you don't do that, okay? Let me repeat that. If a woman wants to go, just let her go, okay? Yeah, just saying, you know? And yeah, if you want to ban the song, go ahead. People are still going to listen to it. You know, as you know, as a society, when you you know, put emphasis on something, you know, of course, people are going to ignore it. Bullshit. But yeah, you know, I like the song, but just let her go. Just let her go. 49. There is no place like home. I thought that was from The Wizard of Oz, but I guess that's a Christmas song. 48. In the bleak midwinter. It's, yeah, it's too cold. I'm staying inside. I wish it could be Christmas every day. That's number 47. I mean, that is true. I mean, that would be pretty cool, you know, but it have to be cold every day. Is it worth it? 46. Merry Xmas, everybody. Now, I've never liked the term Xmas. I think that's just stupid, okay? Just say Christmas. Christmas, Xmas, they're both 2 syllables. Just say the whole fucking thing, okay? Thank you. 45. One more sleep till Christmas. Didn't we do that one already? 44. Silent Night. Holy night. 43. Skating from Peanuts. Nothing to me beats skating and eating peanuts. That's awesome. 42. All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth. Now, the irony is when I said that, everything went through my space between my teeth, and it even sounded even funnier when you listen to the song. Yeah, it's a funny song. I like it. Respect. 41. O come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Triumph. The saga continues. Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang. 40. The Red Baron Song. Never heard of it. 39. O Tannenbaum. Never heard of it. 38. I'll Be Home for Christmas. Yeah, it's a good place to be, you know. You can chill. Again, just stay inside, you know. But if I do want to leave, you got to let me leave, you know. Again, 37. Someday at Christmas. Cool. 36. Oh, holy night. Something, something. 35. Jingle Bell Rock. Jingle Bell Rock. Every time I sing, I sound like William Shatner. 34. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. In Sync. Oh, God. 33. Joy to the World. Joy to everybody. 32. Away in a Manger. Like I said, it gets cramped in there. If you can avoid it, there's no Wi-Fi. 32. What Christmas Means to Me. Cold. 31. Run, Rudolph. Run. Never heard of it. 30. Last Christmas. Ah. Yeah. 29. White Christmas. Scarface. 28. Christmas. Baby, please come home. Please. Please. I forgot you at Shoppers Drug Mart. I'm sorry. Just please come home. 27. Happy Holidays. Merry Christmas. That's the way it's done. 26. Jingle Bells. Jingle Bells. Batman Smells. Robin laid an egg. The Batmobile lost its wheel. And Joker made $1 billion at the box office. 25. That other song from the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Again, I don't know what the fuck this is. 24. Sleigh Ride. Always fun. 23. The First Noel. I prefer the second one, but yeah, the first one's good too. 22. Let It Snow. Let It Snow. Let It Snow. Probably best known for being at the end of the movie Die Hard and Die Hard 2, Die Harder. Best sequel title ever. 21. Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. Oh, okay, now we're getting dark. 20. Happy Xmas. Fuck. War is Over. What? 19. Mary's Boy Child. That's a horrible title. 18. This Christmas. As opposed to the last one. 17. God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. I don't know. 16. This Christmas Song. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. I've heard stories where people like singe their balls, you know. I've had a couple incidences where like I've, you know, trimmed down there and, you know, it gets a little messy, but I don't know. I just assume it would hurt the same. 15. Christmas is the time to say, I love you. By giving someone a gift card. Classy. 14. Blue Christmas. Yeah, I mean, blue is a Christmas color, you know. I mean, you think of the major ones, you know, red, green, white, fuchsia. But yeah, blue could, yeah, you know. Sung by Elvis Presley. Yeah, that could work. 13, Melikalikimaka. Cool. 12, Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. I don't know what this song is about. 11, Walking in a Winter Wonderland. It's called Paramount Canada's Wonderland now. 10, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. It sure is, buddy. 9, Santa Claus is coming to town. Once again, great joke there. Not going to touch it. Number 8, it's the most wonderful time of the year. No, it's not. Summer is, because it's warmer. Deck the halls. Fa la 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 la. It is the number 7 song. Ha 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 ha. Peter Griffin. Friend of me guy. 6. All I Want for Christmas Is You. And an Xbox. Number 5. Dominic the Donkey. What? Jiggity jig hee haw hee haw. Number 4. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Why, thank you. Number 3. Underneath the tree. I mean, I thought it was underneath the mistletoe. You know. But again, you gotta watch out for that too, right? Nowadays, so, you know. Number 2. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. That's classic. I'll give him that one. And number 1, Good King Wenceslas. Really? Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Most of these songs I've never even heard of. But my number 1 favorite Christmas song of all time is by a little known rapper called DMX. And he sings his version of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not even going to attempt to sing this. Just go on YouTube, sit back, and enjoy the show. He even does his own drums. It's fucking awesome. Arr, arr. Now, I say that to say this. There are tons of Christmas songs out there. How did Christmas in Hollis by Run DMC didn't make the list? How did The Night Santa Went Crazy by Weird Al didn't make the list? I don't know. I didn't make this list. The Washington Post made it. I've never been to Washington. I don't know what's going on there. Is Donald Trump going to get impeached? Are we ever going to finish the wall? I don't know. Let's just keep it going. I say that to say this. The movies are what I look forward to every year. So if you guys would allow me to talk about some Christmas movies, that would be just swell. Or may I say, jolly. Oh, shit. So we'll do a top 50 list. Why? Because that's a nice round number. And I think 50 is a Christmas number as well. Esquire did this, so if you guys have never heard of any of these movies, you can't blame me. Number 50, A Christmas Prince. Never heard of it. Number 49, One Magic Christmas. Never heard of this either. 48, Last Holiday. That's a Christmas movie? 47, White Reindeer. Okay, guys, can we do some movies I've heard of, please? You know, I only got so much time here. 46, there we go. Office Christmas Party. This movie came out a couple years ago. I love it. Now, a lot of people frown upon a good Christmas party. You got to have it at a certain time. Some people just haven't in November because they just want to get it out of the way. People got holidays and blah, 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 whatever the fuck. Listen, you run an office, you better have a good-ass Christmas party. And this movie was fucking awesome. Great cast of people. Very funny. Everyone just gets fucked up. And that's the true meaning of an office Christmas party. You set all your petty feuds aside that you have against the office, and you don't care if people stare you down in cubicles. No, it doesn't matter at the Christmas party. You have photocopies of people's asses, and you have sex in bathroom stalls, and that's what the true meaning of Christmas is all about. 45, The Night Before. Now, a lot of people slept on this movie. It's a great movie with Seth Rogen and the boys. It's hilarious. Got to check it out. For the Christmas sweaters alone, it's worth seeing. Number 44, Jack Frost. Now, there's two different versions of Jack Frost. This seems to always happen every year. It did for a while when people used to rent videos at Blockbuster. For those of you under the age of 20, I'm going to explain to you what Blockbuster was. Now, back in the day, we had a bit of a problem when we wanted to rent movies. We actually had to physically leave our home and sort through all these rows of VHS tapes. VHS tapes are basically, really shitty quality movies that were put on film and in this big hunk of plastic, and then you had to put it in another big hunk of metal. It was just a huge pain in the ass. The point is, there's two different kinds, and parents sometimes rented the wrong Jack Frost. Now, there's a Jack Frost movie out there about a serial killer who gets killed on the way to his execution, and he becomes Frosty the Snowman, and he starts killing people. But this Jack Frost is the one that's played by Michael Keaton, a.k.a. the best Batman of all time. Yeah, I said it, okay? I like Christian Bale, don't get me wrong, but, he's the best Batman. It's just the way it is. And, he gets into some kind of accident, and then he's got to come back and, protect his kid, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's an alright movie, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, you're probably better off renting the other one. 43, Four Christmases. I personally didn't like this movie. I'm not gonna lie. I like Vince Vaughn. I wasn't a big fan of this movie. It's about the couple. They get a divorce, and then they gotta see each other's parents, and I don't know. Who cares? 42, Batman Returns. Really? Batman Returns is a Christmas movie? Okay. 41, Just Friends. That's a Christmas movie too? Okay, wow, okay. I missed the memo on that one. 40, Happy Christmas. Yeah, never heard of it. 39, The Holiday. I have heard of this. I didn't know it was a Christmas movie. Number 38, Love Actually. I have a penis, so I'm going to skip that one. 37, here we go. Jingle All the Way. Sorry, Jingle All the Way. Now, a lot of people think that this is a shitty movie. I think this is a classic. I love watching this every year. The whole point is Arnold Schwarzenegger is trying to get his kid a toy. And, of course, he waited last minute. At the time, when I was growing up, there was this toy called Tickle Me Elmo. And it went for $1,000 in some cases. And it was a popular toy, and I think it was just kind of playing off that. Instead, he's getting a Turbo Man doll. I liked it. Sinbad's in it. Phil Hartman's in it. I think it's hilarious. 36, Prancer. I sort of remember this movie. I think this is the one with James Caan in it. I think. Maybe? I don't know. Number 35, Mixed Nuts. I heard of this movie. I've never actually seen this movie. 34, Deck the Halls. Again, I've heard of it. I've just never seen it. 33, The Family Stone. This movie's okay. It's a little cute little family movie. You know, it's all right. 32, Metropolitan. I've never heard of this movie. It just shows a picture of Santa Claus with an axe. 31, Silent Night. Deadly Night. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, that's the picture for that one. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. That makes more sense. Okay, sorry. Yeah. Can we edit this out? No? Okay. 30, It Happened on Fifth Avenue. I've never seen it, so I don't know what happens. 29, Edward Scissorhands. Now, this is one of my favorite movies of all time. One of Johnny Depp's best movies. Tim Burton movie, of course. At the end there, it deals with Christmas and all that. Yeah, I guess it could be a Christmas movie, I guess. You know. Number 28, The Santa Claus, spelled Clause. Oh, no. Stars Tim Allen, best known for Home Improvement and never being able to fix anything without blowing himself up. Accidentally becomes Santa Claus when he scared the original Santa Claus off the roof. And slowly he becomes Santa Claus. And I don't know, for some reason they made 2 more after this, I think. Just stick to the first one. The first one's good, you know. Ho ho, Zizou. 27, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Now, obviously there's different versions of this. I prefer the classic cartoon one, but the one with Jim Carrey is also funny. At the time, Jim Carrey was a huge star, still is in many ways, always in my heart. And this movie made quite a bit of money. So if you want to see a more real-life version, check this one out. 26, A Very Harold and Kumar Christmas. What can I say? Get stoned and watch the movie. 25, Die Hard. I don't give a shit what Bruce Willis said at the end of his celebrity roast. Die Hard is and will forever be a Christmas movie. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Merry Christmas, everybody. 24, While You Were Sleeping. Okay. 23, Kiss Kiss, Bang Bang. Yeah. Good movie. I don't know if any of these movies are really Christmas movies. 22, Gremlins. Yeah, same thing. It's I guess it is a Christmas movie. 21, Shop Around the Corner. Sorry, again, like Gremlins is really a Christmas movie. I mean, it's about a little bear who comes to life, and I don't feed him or touch him after midnight, some shit like that. I don't know. It's a good movie though. I liked it. I prefer the second one though. But I mean, are these really Christmas movies? I don't know. I never the Shop Around the Corner. All right. 20, A Christmas Tale. I don't know. 19, Black Christmas. I'm not going to touch that one. 18, Eyes Wide Shut. It's a perfect film for every family. Okay. 17, The Best Man Holiday. Again, I didn't know this was a Christmas movie. I don't mind these movies. I like the first one better, but okay. Number 16, Meet Me in St. Louis. I must not be with it. I've never heard of any of these fucking movies. 15, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Classic. It's classic. And the animation, it's cool. I like the way they did the, was it stock animation, whatever. It's awesome. Bless you. A Charlie Brown Christmas. Now, for those of you who don't know who Charlie Brown is, I think he was the first person to ever get picked on in history. Yeah, so he's just trying to, find the true meaning of Christmas, and it's just a classic. Check it out when you got a chance, I've never seen a dog so happy. 13, Elf, another classic Christmas movie. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but in 1993, they wanted to make this movie with Jim Carrey. 10 years later, it's made with Will Ferrell. And he did an excellent job. It wasn't over the top or anything. It wasn't too silly. It was perfect. And then having James Caan as his father, excellent. I mean, the whole point of this movie is that he finds out he's not a real elf and he wants to find his real father. So he goes from the North Pole to New York, and find out all his history. And it's just a very sweet and funny movie. I mean, like I said, it's not over the top or anything. A movie like this could have gone horribly wrong, but Ferrell just plays it perfect, and directed by Jon Favreau. So both those guys are getting a very good paycheck every year, because I guarantee you this movie's being played as we speak somewhere in the world. You sit on a throne of lies. Number 12, The Apartment. Again, great movie. I don't think this is a Christmas movie. I didn't, okay. Number 11, The Nightmare Before Christmas. Now, here's a good debate. Is it a Christmas movie, or is it a Halloween movie? Or is it both? Because it's The Nightmare Before Christmas. And when this movie came out, it was actually just before Halloween. So I guess it was a good little strategy there, just to put it a couple days before Halloween and then let it pan out during November. Good move. Good move. Number 10, A Christmas Carol. The classic story of Ebenezer Scrooge and getting visited by his ex-partner and telling him, look, you're going to get 3 different visions and, past, present, future. And if you don't change your ways, you're going to end up like Donald Trump. Just, it's a classic movie. Classic movie. It's always been redone again and again, different versions, but the original, I feel, is the best. Number 9, A Muppet Christmas Carol. It's basically the last movie, just with Muppets. Number 8, Bad Santa. I love this movie. I love the second one. I don't know why they waited so long to make a second one, but it's great. Billy Bob Thornton plays basically the Santa Claus from hell. And he's got his friend, and they just rob these malls every year. Nice little score. But then he comes across this kid, and he helps this kid out, and then he eventually realizes the true meaning of Christmas. I'm on my fucking lunch break! Number 7, Miracle on 34th Street. Classic. The kid finds out it's Santa Claus. Nobody believes him. There's that classic court scene where all the mail gets in there. And they find out it's really Santa. It's not just some asshole with a beard. It's the real deal. Number 6, Scrooged, which is basically Bill Murray's version of A Christmas Carol. Another classic. You can never lose with Bill Murray. Home Alone. Holy fuck, do I love this movie. Holy fuck, do I love John Hughes. Holy to the fuck, I love Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern as the bad guys trying to ruin this kid's Christmas. All he wanted was his family to disappear, and he got his wish. But then he realized he wants his family. You don't know what you have till it's gone. And if you've never seen Joe Pesci's head light up on fire, then brother, sister, you are missing out. And Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, it's not better, but it's still good. So check it out. Number 4, White Christmas. Never seen it. Number 3, A Christmas Story. It's about a kid growing up, just dealing with all this weird shit during Christmas time. I believe all he wanted was a rifle. I think he ends up shooting himself. I just gave away the ending. I'm sorry. Number 2, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. They made 4 vacation movies. I don't know why, but this is by far the best one. First one's good. Second one is this one. The other 2, whatever. No, wait. No. I think European Vacation. No. I don't know. Whatever. The point is, this is the best one. It's just about a dude, who really wants a good Christmas for his family. And of course, Randy Quaid comes back and absolutely kills it. And number 1, It's a Wonderful Life. I understand if a lot of people like this movie. It was the time, where, the cheese of movies like this were, really popular, and, the true meaning of Christmas, blah, blah, blah. I get it. If that's your thing, that's cool. But realistically, is it better than Home Alone? Is it better than Christmas Vacation? Is it even better than Die Hard? Fuck no. Why would it be? But to teach his own, I guess. Did I forget any? Ernest Saves Christmas, classic. Friday After Next. I mean, it had its moments. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Those are the main ones. I still don't understand why Batman Returns is a Christmas movie, but the point is, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The true essence of Christmas is what matters. And just being with your family and wishing people a Merry Christmas, that's the true essence of Christmas. I remember growing up, we had a Christmas where we were all sick. We were, all of us, we had the flu, the cold, we could barely get out of bed, but we did. We got out of bed, we opened up some presents, we had a good time, and then we went right back to bed because we were sick. But you know what? We weren't sick of each other. Not at this point. But at times, you can't always see each other. But Christmas is almost like meeting in the middle. And that's what the true essence of Christmas is. It's just to be with the ones you love. Doesn't matter who it is. Friends, family, pets, gophers. Caddyshack isn't a Christmas movie. But if Batman Returns is, Caddyshack is too. But it's all about just being together as a family. It's also about getting that magical gift. I remember one Christmas I couldn't wait to open my gift. So I saw it under the tree and I just teared a little bit. Just a little bit at the edge, just to see what it could be. And it felt like a box of chocolates. Now, those of you who know me, it's very hard for me to wait for a box of chocolates. But I was like, I'll wait. It's okay. We have cookies. I'll be good till then. So the next day, I get handed the present, and I'm like, yeah, I know what this is. No worries. And then I open it, and it was The Legend of Zelda for Nintendo. Holy shit, was I shocked, because I had no idea what it was, obviously, and I was very happy. So to get that perfect present for someone, it's just a really good feeling. And I talked to my uncle after, and he talked to the one guy at the store, and he's like, yeah, Mario is very popular, and if you like Mario, then he'll love Zelda, and yeah. And it's really just about making someone else happy, you know? 'Tis the season for giving. And it's a very nice feeling to be able to bring joy to someone. And that's what Christmas is all about. Just making other people happy. It sounds like a growing pains episode, but I'm just saying, it really is. Like it's just meant to make people happy. So while you're with your family or friends or that special someone, maybe your wife's sister, it doesn't matter. Just have a safe and happy holiday season. And yes, I did say holiday, but what I really meant to say was la 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 Merry Christmas.